What were the best parts of campaigning?
Well, there were a lot of wonderful parts. Um, Getting to know and hear the other candidates was a delight. Having the occasional time when we sparred a little was fun, but overall, as I say, it was a very collegial process, and getting to hear their ideas and their passion was great. The team that came together to work on our campaign, just I came into this process feeling a lot of despair and hopelessness, Nigel, and getting to know the people in our campaign team, seeing their incredible talent, their skills, their uh, drive, and their heart for a better future um, has made me so much more hopeful. I mean, we've got to channel that. We've got to help it build. We've got to connect it at the grassroots. We've got to help it build from the ground up. But there is so much there, and that's what's given me hope before, is the organizations I've worked in, and the community groups, the local Huron Bruce Nature Group. There's so many local groups. We also formed a group called Green, which is the Growing Rural Environmental Action Network. Um, but these local groups are trying to work in their communities to make things better. And one of the things we proposed was taking the $30 billion that our government gives to the oil companies annually through subsidies and tax deferrals, et cetera, and take that money and put it out as $1 million grants to 30,000 communities across Canada. That would be what's really nation building, help jumpstart the work of groups that are now, selling cupcakes to try and raise the money to do an environmental cleanup. Let's put that money out there. The possibility for youth employment from having money out at that level in the community, the possibilities for redesigning things. You've got a derelict old building. Okay, now how can we take $1 million and use that to create, some affordable housing and maybe some environmentally friendly affordable housing? What are the regeneration and redesign projects that local communities would want to do? Maybe there's a municipality that wants to naturalize their roadsides and, can use that $1 million to plant a bunch of native plants that will then help, jumpstart the local ecology in terms of the native insects and bird populations and stuff. How do we how do we make that happen? And wouldn't that be a better investment than making oil billionaires richer? Like, in my opinion, anyway.